This is like, oh my god, I saw my wife, male, Gojo, and suddenly I had never mind. You know what? That example, never mind, never mind. Isn't it jacking it more than once a week on average considered to be hypersexuality? Is it? Okay, you know what? I need to look this up. So somebody on chat said that hypersexuality is like jorking it more than once a week on average. Apparently, and this is Mayo Clinic, I may be wrong, okay, I don't know, but apparently, compulsive sexual behavior, sometimes called hypersexuality or sexual addiction, is an intense focus on sexual fantasies, urges, or behaviors that can't be controlled. This causes distress and problems for your health, job, relationships, or other parts of your life. Compulsive sexual behavior may involve different kinds of commonly enjoyable sexual experiences. Examples include masturbation, sexual arousal by using a computer to communicate, multiple sexual partners, use of pornography, or paying for sex. But when these sexual behaviors become a major constant focus in your life, are difficult to control, cause problems in your life, or harmful to you or others, that's likely compulsive sexual behavior. No matter what it's called, the exact nature of the behavior, untreated compulsive sexual behavior can damage your self-esteem for relationships, career, health, and other people. But with treatment self-help, we can learn to manage compulsive sexual behavior. I have lots of questions. Some signs that you may have compulsive sexual behavior includes you have repeated and intense sexual fantasies, urges, and behaviors that take up a lot of your time and feel as if they are beyond your control. You feel driven to have frequent urges to do certain sexual behaviors, feel a release of the tension afterward, but also feel guilt or deep regret. Post-nut clarity means you have mental illness? So post-nut clarity is now something bad? I thought this was like a good thing to experience. Scar, then you get one guy, I get always got no. It's Ev simply said that hypersexuality might be considered if you jerk off more than once a week. And I had a legitimate question. That was a good question. Like, I want to know myself. For no particular reasons, by the way. By the way, have you liked and subscribed to the channel already? Because if you haven't, we are live right now. I stream on YouTube and twitch.tv/scarlet_en. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel or I will hurt you. This is a real actionable threat. I will hurt you. You've tried without success to reduce or control your sexual fantasies, urges, or behavior. You use compulsive sexual behavior as an escape from other problems, such as loneliness, depression, anxiety, or stress. You continue to engage in sexual behaviors in spite of them causing serious problems. These could include the possibility of getting or giving someone else a sexually transmitted infection, the loss of important relationships, trouble at work, financial issues, or legal problem. You have trouble making and keeping healthy and stable relationships. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit concerned. Just a little bit. If this is true, this is way worse than I thought. At this point, this is like, oh my god, I saw my wife, male, Gojo, in Jujutsu Kaisen, you know? And suddenly, I had never mind. You know what? That example, never mind. Never mind. You know what? Never fucking mind. Oh my god, what a mod of mine just said, always jerk off before taking important decisions for that extra post-nut clarity IQ. There never said so the whole Discord. Yeah, I think we're fucked. Hey to every single one of you that's like on the Discord. Guys, I think we might have compulsive sexual behavior. Honestly, I don't blame you because Gojo is fucking hot. No comment. It's looking more like a checklist to you, ain't it? Listen, Lizard Wizard. Your Honor, I'd like to plead the fifth, Your Honor. Ask for help if you feel you've lost control of your sexual behavior, especially if your behavior causes problems for you or other people. Compulsive sexual behavior tends to get worse over time without treatment, so get help when you first notice a problem. As you decide to seek professional help, ask yourself, can I manage my sexual impulses? Am I disturbed by my sexual behaviors? Is my sexual behavior hurting my relationships, affecting my work, or causing serious problems such as getting arrested? No. Do I try to hide my sexual behavior? Getting help for compulsive sexual behavior can be difficult because it's such a deeply personal and private matter. Try to set aside any shame or embarrassment. Well, thankfully, I don't have any. Remember that you're not alone. Many people struggle with compulsive sexual behavior. Mental health professionals are trained to be understanding and not judge people, but not all mental health providers are experienced in treating this condition. Look for a provider who has experience in diagnosing and treating compulsive sexual behavior. I'm gonna keep it a $150 with you. Hiding your sexual behavior. Listen, I'm kind of making fun of it, right? I don't know if I agree that hiding your sexual behavior is somehow a bad thing. I think my entire chat is fucked. Guys, sorry to report. Wait, you hide your sexual behavior? You're a halfway decent human being, and you treat people with the respect that they deserve, and you're not talking about your sexual fantasies to them openly all the time? Whoops. Sorry. Apparently, you are, what's the name? You have sexual addiction and you're hypersexual. I am clean and pure, says Rod like the ketchup bottle. Same. I have the mind of a chaste maiden. Pure as a driven snow. So I shouldn't talk about my midget porn? Depends on where you're hiding it from. Family, of course you hide it. If it's people I don't know personally, I don't show it. Very close friends or someone I'm interested, I don't mind if they know. Well, yeah, but like if like somebody that you are interested in knows, you guys are probably like sharing if you're compatible, so like that's fine, right? But when we're talking about like friends, there's a reason why, there's a reason why I've never talked about my interests. You know, like, and like that type of stuff I like. There's a reason why. I won't share that with anyone. I do jokes about it on Discord, but trust me, none of you are like even close to like pinpointing the type of stuff I like, and that's by design. Scar confirmed the freak. Also, yeah, somebody earlier on chat said that the people in the motherless behavior channel on my Discord and the Ram Wrench channel on my Discord are probably sweating bullets right now. But you know what's the thing about that? I think that to be fair, and this is not to, I'm not trying to play defense for like actual people who suffer from like hypersexuality or are like sexually addicted. However, to be fair, if you are sharing art of that you like, right, from artists that you like that are like not safe for work, and you're sharing it like on a place where you want to like source specific types of images, I think that it's like it's no different than, say, I know that a lot of people, for example, use Twitter for porn or for like hentai or whatever. If you do, to me, going to like a Discord channel and like sharing an image over there from an artist is no different than going into Twitter and like scrolling through your For You page and finding like an artist that you like and like giving them follow and doing whatever you have to do, right? Listen, I'm not saying that it's like that. Obviously, you might not have an issue. Like that's for you to decide, of course, not me. But I think it's a little bit different. I think okay, you know, I have a good example. For this. I think the real problem becomes when you are on like, and you know what? I'm gonna call out the guys for this one. I hope you're offended. I'm kidding. If you have done this, understand that I'm not trying to offend you specifically, and at the cost of alienating my audience, my 100% male audience, okay? I always found weird some guys that would openly share porn like in person, particularly when I was in high school. I saw a lot of guys who would like have videos on their phone of like a girl getting her back blown out or hentai or whatever. And I remember vividly like guys going around and like opening their phones, and I'm like right beside like a friend of mine. I'm talking to my friend, and then like a friend of his comes over, he opens up the phone and he shows us like porn in person. And I'm like, I'm right here. I don't want to see this, you know? Like, it's a little bit weird. And you know what's the worst part about it? My friend go ahead and tell him to like, hey, bro, stop doing that. And like he would stop for like that specific guy. He would stop for like a couple of months and then he would do it again. And that guy, I then later on met him in college again. And he was still doing it. Like he was still doing that. So it's like, listen, again, like, I don't care if you know, destroy your Me Too, whatever. But like, if I'm like, besides the person, I don't know you, and you come over to us, because you know the friend that I'm talking to, and you just like, you just turn your phone around, and I see like a girl getting her back blown out, it's like, bro, come on, like, I'm right here. Did you get what I mean? Like, listen, I'm sure the video is like, extremely hot, and like, whatever, but like, come on. Oh my god, I remember one. There used to be a couple of years ago, like I used to use, what was it? I think it was K-I-K. And, like, I made an account because we had, like, a bunch of friends. We had, like 40 friends. Not 40, sorry. We had a group of, like, 20 friends that wanted to make, like, a group. And for the most part, it was just, like, it's essentially like a WhatsApp. It's like a messenger app. It's like nothing amazing. Like, I don't get the appeal of it. But I used it because all my friends were using it. And in that group chat, like, we had you know, like, we had like just people talking shit. Like, oh, we're gonna go to the shop across the street to get like a coffee, or like, oh yeah, we're gonna go to a restaurant to go eat some hamburgers, whatever. And like, we just like use it to keep up with each other. And I remember that there was like one guy who started posting like sexy girls in it. And hey, look, listen, dude, the girls are sexy. Sure, I get it. Like, listen, the bitch is bad. She is a complete baddie. I get it. But why are you sharing this? I get, like, sure, okay. She a bad bitch. But why are you sharing this to a group of 20 people, man? Like, why are you doing this? Maybe he just wants to confirm that she's a baddie, but like, why do you care? But like, why do you care, you know? Like, why do you care what other people think? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Honest, I feel you because I have the same friends who does it. Okay, yeah, so like, it's not just me. And by the way, like, again, I'm not saying like that it's bad to like, listen, if you see like a model on Instagram that has like, you know, like, she's like a bad bitch, like, I get it. Hey, some people are hot, okay? Like, and it's completely fine to like acknowledge that people are hot, right? That's not the problem. The problem that I have, it's like, oh yeah, let's what about if you like, it's like the need to like show it off to everybody that you find this specific thing hot. Like, I never got that, you know? Because, like, listen, I know what I find hot, and I'm not sharing. And that's because I think, you know, that's for me to know and for everybody else to find out, not for me to share.